What is good, guys? M.V.K here, coming to you again as always. And yo, my fellow comic geeks, there's a comic company out there that I am starting to become a big fan of. And what comic company is that? Mad Cave Comics. I'm really starting to become a true fan of their work and what they are doing with their properties. There are a lot of original direction in comics that they do, but also they have license to fan favorite characters as well. Currently, right now, I am reading their Dick Tracy, which I love. I am reading their Gatchaman series, which I'm really enjoying, and also I have their Flash Gordon in trade. The first volume, I haven't read it yet. I still haven't read it. I gotta finish it because I put my trades in order how I'm gonna read. But yeah, I gotta read it. Volume 2 is about to drop soon, but every so often I always go to their website just to see what's new, what's coming out soon, you know, like what can be pre-ordered or anything like that. I do stuff like that. That is me. And then I look at news, and man, there was some news that caught my eye real quick. So it would seem that Mad Cave and King Features has teamed up now, because now Mad Cave has the license to one of my favorite pulp era characters, my number two favorite, the Ghost Who Walks, the Phantom. Kit Walker, the Phantom, the Ghost Who Walks. Don't you just love that nickname for him? You know, Batman's got the Dark Knight or the Cape Crusader. Spider-Man's called the Web Slinger, the Wall Crawler. Superman's the Man of Steel, Last Son of Kryptonite. Last Son of Kryptonite, Chris. Last Son of Kryptonite, Chris. Come on, man. You know better. You, of all people, should know better. Last Son of Krypton. Last Son of Krypton. Not Kryptonite. That's what his weakness is. Krypton, where he's from. Come on. You know, things like that. But what is the Phantom called? He's called the Ghost Who Walks. That puts some fear into his enemies. Imagine somebody, you being called that. He's the Ghost Who Walks. That's like, yo, can he die? I love that. Lee Falk's classic pulp era character, as you all know. Right now you should be seeing an image of one of the covers. So the Phantom is coming back this September, and it's going to be, I believe it's a mini-series, or it's an 8-part mini-series, I believe, but they have the license now to the Phantom. Now there have been different companies that have had the license to the Phantom. Dynamite's had them, which I've read almost everything Dynamite has done with the Phantom. I thought they did a pretty bang-up job. I even have a Phantom series that was written by the late great Peter David. I actually got it signed by him when I met him. DC has had the Phantom license. You know, a lot of companies have had it. But what I love about the Phantom is that the one thing that each company that has his license, they never disrespect Lee Falk's original transcript or originality of the character. They never try to deny that. They don't really try to take him places that he shouldn't be. As you all know, the Phantom is called Kit Walker, and everybody, all the villains that know him, they think he's the same guy. You know, that's why he's called the Ghost Who Walks. Now, he occupies not the South Pacific. He actually occupies Africa, Bengali Africa. Is not he? And they have said in this series that's where he's going to be. Now, he took an oath. The original, his father or his ancestor, his great grandfather, Christopher Walker, basically decided to take an oath to fight piracy in all its forms, no matter what form it takes. And that's how the Phantom was born. And this time, The writer is going to be Ray Fawkes, and the artwork is going to be done by Russell Mark Olson. I don't think he's related to the Olsons at anything, but it comes out September 24th of this year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. The cover. The cover is really cool, and we're going to see the Phantom. I believe the Phantom is the first costume hero, or he is the first character to actually wear the Domino mask. I could be wrong. I think he's one of them, but still, I love the Phantom, and this character has been out since 1936, and I'm glad to see that he's still getting some shine. I wish it was more than just comics. I wish there was like a TV series or stuff like that. Netflix would be definitely the perfect place to go for that, but I look forward to this, and that just blew my mind. When I saw it, I was like, oh, the Phantom, yes! I was like, yes, the Phantom. Who's my number one, you may ask? The Shadow. The Shadow's number one. And he knows that. The Shadow knows. But the Phantom, he makes my number two. He's number two. And the hits just kept coming with Mad Cave. Mad Cave then gave us another something very interesting that I was looking forward to. So Mad Cave Studios is partnering up with Tatsunoko Productions, and they're giving us a Racer X miniseries. That's right, Racer X. Speed Racer's brother, Rex, who's mysteriously died. He died but is actually the mysterious Racer X, and has followed his brother Speed to keep him safe and things like that. This is cool. I like what they did, because there was a Speed Racer free comic during free comic book day. I missed it, but I want to read it. I think I know where to find it where I can read it. But Racer X, cool. I think this is also a miniseries, and the synopsis is simple. The synopsis goes: in the aftermath of the brutal race, Speed Racer regains consciousness behind the wheel, but the driver's seat is slick with blood, and he has no money or how it got there. He has no memory, not money. He has no memory as he spirals into a mystery with global stakes. A shadowy figure watches from afar, Racer X. But is he there to stop Speed or to protect him? In the gripping re-imaging, Mark Russell and Noah Platy casts a noir sheen over the sleek world of Speed Racer as secret lies and racing rivals collide. So yes, Mark Russell is writing it. Mark Russell, the last thing I read from Mark Russell was I think he was doing X Factor for Marvel. Unfortunately, I think X Factor got canceled, but I enjoyed what he tried to do with it. It looks the covers of some of these books is nice. I'm all for this, and this comes out September 10th. So we got the Phantom coming out September 24th. Racer X coming out September 10th. I look forward to both of these, my dudes, because at the end of the day, these are just timeless classics, and I really like that these companies are allowing these characters to be used. Tatsunoko, as you all know, owns a lot of stuff from Casshern, the robot fighter, even Gatchaman. They own that. So yeah, glad to see that Mad Cave has another Tatsunoko Productions license under their wing. Don't sleep on Mad Caves. Mad Cave, don't sleep on them. They got a lot of good stuff. I'm going to leave their link of their website in the description down below. Check it out for yourselves if you don't believe me. They got a lot of creative stuff, but a lot of licensed stuff. I think they got Defenders of Earth. They got Defenders of Earth. They got Dick Tracy. They got, like I said, Gatchaman. They're going to have these. They got a lot of good stuff that's coming. Mad Cave is really building some stuff. And like I said, Flash Gordon, I need to read the Flash Gordon. I enjoy. I not only I got it for myself, but I also bought it for a friend. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about this? How do you feel about the Phantom returning to comics and Racer X getting his own comic series? I look forward to hearing what you guys got to say. You guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.